Churches in Syria are now advising Christians to scale back their Christmas celebrations despite assurances from the new Islamic leaders. Morgan Ortagus joins us this morning. Great to have you here, Morgan. Certainly Syria is a country in flux, but this doesn't sound very safe for Christians at all.
Yeah, well, listen, Syria has been in a civil war since 2013. Even before that, of course, under the Assad regime, minorities in Syria have often lived in terror, right? Because these are dictators. So what's happened since 2013 is, of course, many Christian sites were destroyed. Fast forward, of course, to the last few weeks, whenever Bashar al-Assad fled to Russia, and we have HTS taking over. This is a group that claims to be reformed, former al-Qaeda guys. Listen, I think all of us who have worked in the Middle East are very concerned about ISIS being able to reemerge throughout in various parts of the Middle East. Listen, ISIS Khorasan has a foothold in every province in Afghanistan. When Trump came in the last time, he had to destroy a physical caliphate of ISIS in Iraq and Syria. So this new group of Islamists that have taken over the country, they're wearing suits and ties. They're claiming that they're going to protect Christians. I think we have to take a wait-and-see approach. We should obviously be concerned, and we should be pressing them to protect Christian sites, to protect Christians. This is why I've urged and said that the Biden administration, in the 11th hour of their presidency, should not be relieving sanctions, should not take away any terror designations. In my opinion, that should be a carrot that the Trump administration can wield once they take over in less than a month at this point.
Yes. Next one for you, Morgan. The White House says Pakistan is developing a long-range ballistic missile which could eventually provide nuclear-armed Islamabad with a weapon capable of striking the United States. How worried should we be by this?
We should always be concerned whenever countries develop the capability to hit the United States with a nuclear weapon. Look no further than DPRK, which is North Korea. They possess the ability to hit anywhere in the homeland. We also just had the Department of Defense release a report that China went from 500 to over 600 warheads in 2024. These are warheads. This is beyond just the developing nuclear warheads to deter, right? This is to coerce and to intimidate in the region. And so, of course, when you peel back and you look at the United States' relationship with Pakistan, it wasn't that long ago in the Bush administration that we actually designated Pakistan as a major U.S. non-NATO ally. That was a very prestigious status that we gave them because they were working with us on terrorism. Since then, especially since we withdrew from Afghanistan, there has been a little bit less of that counterterrorism relationship. The United States, under both the Trump administration and the Biden administration, while focused on great power competition between the U.S. and China, has developed a closer relationship with India. That has irritated Pakistan, to put it mildly. You're talking about countries, India, Pakistan, China. These are all nuclear-armed states. So, yes, this is concerning, and yes, it's going to require intense diplomacy from the new Trump administration.
We'll have to leave it there. But Morgan, thank you so much for joining us on this Christmas Eve. And Merry Christmas to you. Have a great time to you and your family. Thank you so much.